back to Yap Hour. We are on episode 5, and it is still May.
Episode 5, and it is live.
Ooh. Okay, Jimmy Kimmel,
Yes,
relax.
I like it.
Love
I like
that.
it here.
This episode is going to be all about summer and what we are wanting to do, some of our favorite products, because I feel like I'm a very seasonal person, so I feel like I don't use all of the same. I love that. The little
I'm just
a
so
shimmy
happy
a
to be here.
day.
So happy to be here. What's the Santana belt?
I'm dead. Oh my
Okay.
god. I just don't really use like the same products year long, and I feel like being brown and black, you cannot. There are certain products in the summer that are must have. And if it doesn't pertain to you, that's okay. You stay over there, and we stay over here.
You're going brown. You still down. It's okay.
And that's okay. That's okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so since summer vacation is very quickly approaching, what are some like your non-negotiables? Like you have to do these things in the summer.
Be outside.
Period.
I'm kidding.
No, yes, we'll go one for one. That way we're like.
I don't have that many, but
That's okay. I feel like we're gonna also.
Also,
have
they're very similar.
ones,
I was like,
which is fine.
yeah.
Which is fine. I think one for both of us is hiking.
Yes.
We both like to hike.
There's about 2 things on here that
Have you hiked in Yosemite before?
No, we talked about this.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I've done one hike in Yosemite, and that was a mist trail. 10 out of 10. Definitely like a good springtime hike because the waterfalls are like in full swing and they look so pretty.
Yeah.
Now wait, I did the mist trail, which was attached to like Vernal Falls, however you say it.
Sorry.
So strenuous. When I tell you the amount of stairs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Beautiful though, but very, very, very not easy.
Yeah.
But yeah, hard and easy hikes on the list for sure.
And they have a nice range. That's good.
Yeah,
That's good.
because I was sore
Yeah.
for like days. And like we work out. Damn. It was one of those like, how do I not have a Kim K behind me at this point?
Oh.
Like
Not a
stairs on
ant
stairs
booty?
on stairs on stairs.
Not a ant booty.
And the stairs were like this wide. Yeah.
Okay.
She said.
But like when you put your foot on it, like how?
Well, yeah, like wide like this, like
Yeah.
mountain,
Yeah.
beginning of the stair, fall to your death.
Huh? Oh,
With
I'm
the-
not
with the
doing
rail.
that.
With the rail.
With the right, that's not doing much.
Yeah.
And my sanity.
Just
No.
say, we're not doing that.
No.
I mean, they've already done it. I'm just saying.
Fall, mountain, fall. Pick one. I'm like,
Just saying. They weren't that wide.
I'll be done there, guys.
You're doing great, sweetie.
You need anything? Okay.
Water, you're too far. I can't get there.
That's crazy.
I'm dead. What's another one for you?
Hiking, I agree. I want to go back to Pinecrest because I never got to
Ooh.
finish that hike.
Okay.
The person I went with got injured, so we had to go back.
Well,
So
That
I want to go
happens.
back and finish.
that happens.
Yeah, I would take this one, but she is very much princess and will not finish. I will have to carry, which I don't mind carrying.
Get on my
Put
back.
You get a little backpack thing.
But would she make it far enough, you think? No.
I tried going to run with her, and she literally sat in someone's lawn, like on their lawn, and looked at me. And was
She
like,
said, you go, mommy.
She
You
said,
go.
It's okay. Took her
Okay.
back, finished my run, but yeah, I was like, okay.
Yeah, see, my dog's opposite. Like, Coda
Made
loves...
for running though.
No, yeah, but she also, like, will limp for, like, 4 days after that. Like, she,
Oh.
like, she's just so
Yeah.
cheetah-like when she runs that she,
Yeah.
like, pulls a muscle. So I'm like, I don't want to deal with you limping,
Yeah.
1, and 2, like, she already has pills from
Yeah.
the vet for her
Aw.
limping. So that's why I don't
Make it
take
worse,
her.
yeah.
But she is, like, a very, I mean, you
Yeah.
know, very athletic dog.
Yeah.
That's why I don't take her, though. Something else on my list,
maintenance
Lake
of it.
Tahoe.
Mm-hmm.
I love Lake Tahoe.
So I am trying to plan a trip to go to Edgewood, the celebrity golf thing.
Oh, that is in summer.
Yeah.
I went when I was, like, a sophomore in high school.
Yeah.
And I met Justin Timberlake.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I want to go.
Yeah. Are tickets expensive for that?
No. Depends if you go for the day. I told
Yeah. She'd be down. She loves golf.
she said yeah.
Okay.
And Bryson,
Bryson.
too was down. So,
Okay.
Also, this was at the bar, but I'm gonna
No,
ask
but I
again.
think they would still be
and
down. Yeah, for sure.
So I
Those
think
two love golf.
that'd be fun. I don't know when you're trying to go, but that would be fun.
Well, if you find out when that is, then I...
It's I got the dates already. Yeah,
Oh.
I got you.
Oh, so we're going to the golf. The golf.
But we would have to get like an Airbnb.
That's fine. It's
Okay.
cheaper that way anyways.
Yeah,
Because then we
all
could
the hotels
also...
are sold out
We
anyways,
can
like
Oh, it's
Friday to
4th of
Sunday.
July weekend?
No, it's this weekend right here.
Oh, I thought you were going like this.
But summer school's done the 10th, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so leave the 10th and then just come back either Sunday or Monday.
Yes.
Okay. We'll talk about it off of this.
Sign me up.
So we're going to Tahoe.
So we're going to Tahoe.
Okay.
Let me just check that
Check
off.
that.
real
Yeah.
quick.
Just click. Okay.
I'm dead.
What else?
I'm dead. Okay, so at my apartment we have a pool,
Mm-hmm.
and I feel like I don't utilize it
Enough.
enough.
Unless
so
you
my
should.
prioritizing that, because look, I pay for it.
Yeah.
Why am I not
You
laying
should have
out
a hot
there?
tub too.
Yeah.
That's where I'm going. You
Yeah,
mean
yeah.
summer, I don't care.
No, yeah,
That's where I'm going.
you've come over
Yeah.
and we've hung out, and like
Mhm.
I just feel like because I always,
I will grill it
I don't
up.
know, I just don't prioritize it enough, and I feel like I pay for it and I should.
It
so
will be
that
busy
is
in the summer though.
a priority for me is just laying out by the
Yeah.
pool, little dip in the pool,
Dip a toe.
and then lay out. So
Yeah.
that's on my list. What else is on yours?
I just, it's in the talks. It probably won't happen, but I want to go to Nashville. But
It's so fun there.
hot.
Girl, if you
It's
go in the summer, don't.
humid. I'm not going out in the daytime.
No,
that will
nighttime
be
only.
nap time for me, and then we're going out at like 9 o'clock.
It is hot.
I know.
But
Yeah.
it is so fun.
So I'm thinking about maybe somewhere else.
It is so fun.
Yeah. I think maybe October for that,
That would be way better
and
weather.
then do something else this summer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be way better weather, I'm telling you that right now. Cause
No, I know.
Yeah, but like bars and all that,
Because like me
music,
stepping out right now, hair
so good.
humid.
You would love Nashville because you
Humid.
love country music too.
Which
Yeah.
brings us to the next one. Well, not the next one, but I'm also down for
Yeah,
line dancing.
line dancing.
Which I found a new spot,
Oh,
and I saved it. I was gonna send it to you.
period.
Yeah.
So we're like, okay, so we're no longer beginners.
We're not quite intermediate, but we're like in the middle.
Yeah,
I went to intermediate, but like we're in the
nowhere
middle.
near advanced, but we're not beginners.
We're
Like,
not.
We're the
beginners.
type
We
that
know
like,
a good like 12.
yeah,
Like, yeah.
and we can also like be somewhere like watching like the people
And we'll
dancing,
just- oh, okay.
and we'll be like on the
Okay,
side
got
like,
it.
oh wait, I got
Wait,
it,
And yeah,
and then we get on there and we look stupid for the first time,
yeah.
but then we pick
We
it up.
learned like when we went last time, like 2.
Yeah, we
and I
learned
don't remember
2.
which ones.
No,
they
but then when the song comes
were.
on, we're like, wait,
I
we know this.
know.
That's
I'm
the
gonna
hard
start
part.
writing them down and like Shazamming.
But that's the hard part because some of the line dances have very similar footwork.
Yeah.
So that when you hear the song, you're like, wait, is this the one that was?
right.
Wait, is
or
it?
I see them do it, I'm like, oh, we know that. Wait, no.
No, we don't.
Mm-mm.
But it's because it's the same like 8
Yeah.
count or 4 count. But line dancing is so fun.
Shout out to TikTok though, because we
and
will
everybody there is so nice.
learn some from TikTok. Yeah.
Everybody there is like just so friendly and
Do you
like
remember
down
when
to
someone
teach you.
threw some like fart spray on the dance floor
Yeah.
and it smelled like booty up in there?
Yeah.
For, no matter where you went.
Yeah, and then another thing that I was like surprised by, and we witness it every single time we go. You're gonna have to agree with this. Is like there's so many just singles and individual people that
Who just
show
got there.
up,
Yeah.
and they just dance with randoms,
And
and,
that
I
she
love
means
that.
like not even with their friends.
No,
Like they just go.
by themselves.
Mhm.
Like I'm not there in life yet.
I'm not there
I'm not
in
there.
life or dancing.
But I feel
line
like that's so
dancing, but
cool.
yeah.
That's like their like we have this one thing in common, and it's just like vibes.
Yeah.
No creeper, like just
Yeah.
you're gonna dance. Love that
I do like that.
because we're always like, okay, mom, okay, grandma, okay,
Oh,
grandpa.
the old lady from.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like we
She
witness
be
it
getting
every
it.
single time we go.
She
It's
be getting it. Yeah.
and she's so good,
Mhm.
and I'm like, okay, you're better than me,
Right. Yeah, we do
Um,
need to go back.
So I saw another TikTok, which leads me to this one. It was just like a guy kind of giving like a motivational like speech, and it was like, "Hey, I know summer's coming up. Everybody's gonna have an excuse to not go to the gym. Everybody's gonna have an excuse to start drinking more. Everybody's gonna have an excuse to eat more than one cheat meal. So staying consistent in the
Yeah.
gym for me is like,
Yeah.
yes, because it is so easy when the weather's nicer, and just everything you just
Right.
get comfortable. So that is something
Mhm.
like again you could still do all those things but like remaining
Right.
focused enough because I got goals.
Yeah.
I got goals.
I got goals.
I got goals, and if I don't stay focused the goals
Okay.
ain't gonna come in. So
Uh.
it's so easy to be like, well, yeah, we're gonna go do this, so I won't go today, or oh well, we're here, so I'm gonna eat this, or I'm gonna drink it's like that's okay every once in a while. Does it work for me all the time? See, look at my metabolism set up.
I'm so done.
It's not set up.
I'm.
So I can't cheat every weekend.
Yeah.
Some people can and gain nothing. Can't do that. You heard that.
I miss the mics right here because that would have been everything.
They
By the
still
way,
heard it.
shout out to the person who gave us the mics. He said I never got my shout out.
Oh,
Uncle Jojo.
Uncle Jojo.
Uncle Jojo. Joe bro. Thank you for the mics.
You'll be
You JoJo soon.
You'll meet Uncle Joe. Like, literally Uncle Joe.
Uncle Joe.
Um,
We did it, Joe.
Okay, the last one, I hope you
Yeah,
say
what
yes
is
to
this?
this.
What is
Have
this?
you not
I read it
seen-
and I was like, huh?
You haven't
Are you
seen them on the
kidding me?
internet,
Okay.
so people
So
do.
tell them what it is first, and then.
Okay, it's the bathing suit bin. I've seen on Pinterest and TikTok some girls get like a wooden bin to put their bathing suits in, and then they paint the wooden bin. Like, they could be a solid color. You can do like summer like sun
And then you like shake it around or something.
no.
Oh, okay.
It's just a bin to store your bathing suits.
We can do that.
But if
I'm not
we don't, because you could just buy the wooden bin like at Hobby Lobby.
Yeah.
And then we just get like acrylic paint, and we
Yes.
can paint the wooden bin to
I'm down.
like be cute. I've also seen people do like a canvas bin,
Yeah.
and then you paint the canvas.
Not
You're
me
dumb. What did you
thinking
think we were doing?
We were gonna paint a swimsuit. Like, get like a white swimsuit, put it in the bin, and then shit. But I was like, why would we? That's a lot of work.
That's what Sheen's for.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
That literally, like,
I was in my head. I was like, okay, so she wants us to paint the bin before it gets dry. Put the swimsuit in the bin, shake the swimsuit, and see how it comes out, like a tie-dye type thing. Yeah. Okay. That's why I said it. Okay.
I'm glad I explained that
yeah.
first, because if you would have just come out and said that,
That we should try.
we
that
would have
too.
lost viewers.
We're going too much.
We would have lost viewers.
Oh my gosh.
Dead.
Okay.
Anything else on your bucket list, or is that pretty much it for you?
I think, like I said, just be outside more, probably. Like, whether it's like a day trip, weekend trip,
Yeah.
a drive,
Like the little things are
read
always
more.
the best too.
Yeah.
The unplanned
yeah.
is always like the best in the summer.
Yes.
Especially as teachers, because we ain't got nothing else to do.
No.
We're like, hey, what are you doing this day?
So Monterey,
Nothing.
I'm down. Let's go. Like, yeah.
Whenever they leave,
Santa
2 hours,
Cruz,
period.
like, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the again.
Grab your swimsuit, Ben. Let's go.
I'm never letting that go.
Let's go.
Grab the bin. You're
Grab your bin.
dumb. I'm hella dead.
Okay.
Okay, so coming off of that, what are your like must-have summer products?
Okay.
Like, you ain't leaving the house or going anywhere without very specific things. And these might be different for you. Like I said, people of color
Yeah.
have different needs. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
My first one is a good either body butter. Like, I have lotion in my purse at all times. Because when I get out of a pool, it's like white snakeskin.
White.
Like, immediately. Doesn't matter how much sunscreen I put on. Doesn't matter how moisturized I was prior to that. White
Yep.
snakeskin. Okay?
Uh-huh.
So, good body butter / lotion. And I
Agreed.
love a good body oil.
Agree.
Oh my god. Like, body oil on this perfect skin.
Yeah.
Like, I'm glowing.
Go OG baby oil.
Did you know they used to tan with that
used
back
yes.
in the day?
Yeah.
I've never tanned with baby oil.
I
'Cause
hear it
heard-
works. It gets you
I
crisp.
heard it works, but
It
I heard
gets
it's
you crisp.
so bad for
It
your
works
skin.
too much. Yeah.
Yeah.
Works too much. Yeah.
I heard
Too
it
well.
was so bad for your skin. That's why I haven't done it, but I've heard works like a charm.
Yeah.
I think we both could agree. Body butter, lotion, oil.
Yes.
Period. I don't
That's
travel
also
with
mine.
oil in my purse, but like I do travel
That's
with lotion.
a mess waiting to happen.
Yes.
Yeah.
But we got it on block regardless.
They still have like the spray body oil. You just like and then rub it in.
Oh,
So
that's
it's not
like
like a
more, that
twist
might
up,
be
you know.
more efficient to
Yeah.
travel with, actually.
That's
Because I'm
right.
always afraid once that oil spills, every
the bag
outfit
has to go.
And
the
but
bag
let's
has
say
to
you
go.
pack it like in a suitcase.
Oh, yeah.
Every outfit in that
Ooh,
suitcase.
she's on it. Growling. Yep. Who's that? We don't know him.
Do you have a package?
Okay. No. You coming to the door? Okay, we good. We good. Okay.
I'm dead. Okay, what sunscreen do you use?
I use the same one you use. The
Sunbum.
face stick, like the.
Okay,
I love
the one
that.
from Cabo.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So I love Sunbum, and I know it's more expensive, but there's certain things that I'm willing to pay for. That's what
Because
about.
what do you
I
pay for?
love like the regular just rub-in sunscreen. I think they have like a spray
I
one.
have the spray one, yeah.
Yes. And I love their face one. It's like the stick.
Yes.
And it's
Looks like a little
so much
deodorant.
easier.
Yeah.
And it doesn't leave like that weird like sheen, like shiny, greasy.
And that's my makeup in the summer.
it literally
that-
just melts.
And then
Yeah.
another must have is my L'Oreal Sky High mascara. Gotta look awake. Okay.
Period.
Accessories.
Yeah, easy.
As well, and I'm ready to go. Where are we going?
Yeah.
Okay.
Outside.
Okay.
For sure.
Yeah.
That's a must have. I
I want to.
love a good tinted moisturizer.
Okay.
Because, like, foundation in the summertime just was a little
Haven't
bit heavy.
found a good one.
Fenty.
Yeah.
I mean, Miss Riri.
Yeah.
Has she let you down yet?
No.
Oh, okay.
Another must-have.
Go to Ulta.
Fenty gloss.
Yeah. Gloss, which is literally on our list. So
moisturizer.
Fenty.
What's the finish?
So I normally just do the moisturize. Wait. You
Like,
mean
how does it look like
the
once it's all,
tinted
like-
moisturizer?
Yeah.
It's just like think of it like a BB cream finish, so
Okay.
you can tell like you have
Mhm.
something, but like I sweat a lot
Yeah.
in the summer, so I don't want to wear foundation because it just
Yes.
feels heavy.
No one's wearing
So
foundation.
that's
Yeah.
why I like it.
Yeah.
Like you can still tell like, oh, she did her makeup, but
Mhm.
not to a point to where you're like cakey.
Yeah.
It's way lighter.
Okay.
A little bit. It's not full coverage. I will tell you that.
Is it buildable or just like?
Buildable, yes, but not full coverage. And then, like, if you want to still wear like your concealer to brighten or whatever, you still can do that. But
Okay.
it's just a lot lighter and like easier to manage in the summer.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
why I like it. And
I.
Fenty lip gloss, I'm right there with you.
Oh my gosh! I can't go anywhere without that.
Yeah,
Without that. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
so good.
I like to use in the summer because I also sweat a lot. I'd be looking like a glazed donut. Okay. I'm not even joking.
At least you taste good. Glazed
right?
donuts are fire.
Like, I last summer and the summer before was all about still one size powder foundation.
Okay, never used it.
So good.
Never used
Still,
it. Do
I
they
put
have it at
other
Ulta?
people onto it. Yes, and one size matte finish spray. When I tell you matte,
Okay.
they're not joking. Like no, like you can't even tell.
I don't use powder foundation. Never have.
I haven't either until I use that.
Okay. So now I have to
Literally
buy
just
it.
like a little like cover up, like touch on, you know,
Do you
and
use
then
it with
go
a
out.
brush or do you use it with like a?
I use brush.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
use
do
brush.
foundation with the brush too.
Yeah.
And then I'll do my concealer with the beauty blender though.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
weird. I can't get it with the brush. I feel like it doesn't lay the same.
I start using brush. I might go back to the beauty blender.
Maybe I have the wrong brush because I feel like
But I do like my brush now.
the right brush is so critical for concealer because you want it to sit in a very
Yeah.
specific spot.
I think I got mine at Ulta. I'll show you.
Okay.
Yeah.
One size. Good
One
to
size-
know.
No, one size everything. I have the eyeliner. I have the lip liner. I have the setting
Period.
spray.
She's
I
not a
have,
one size girl.
no, I started with foundation and I just started branching out. And
Yeah.
nothing has disappointed me. Like Fenty.
Well, once you
like
find
Fenty.
once
Yeah.
like Fenty, like if you find one thing you like, then you're gonna try something else, and it's very rare
Yeah.
that it's gonna let you down.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
good point.
Patrick Star knew what he was doing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I forget that's his brand. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Yeah.
Slay. If I don't feel like filling in my eyebrows, I like to just do like the quick eyebrow gel just to lay the
Mhm.
brow hairs down. I have very thin brows, but I feel like when I lay them down and like make them look like I tried, they look thicker because all the hairs are going one way.
Yeah.
I like the Anastasia one.
Mm-hmm.
Great brow gel, and then obviously Benefit.
Benefits good. Yeah.
Dude, Benefit's like that's like brows are their thing.
That's like number one. Yeah.
Yeah, I've used their brow pencil. I don't use the tinted brow gel though. I like the clear
Okay. And then you fill it in after.
if I want.
Yeah.
But sometimes the clear is like enough.
Yeah.
So
I think I'm going to do the brow lamination and tint just because I
Hey.
got my brows like semi-permanent makeup. They're fading.
which
They
is
don't
supposed to
look
happen.
good. No, I want it to
Fading
fade
is a part of
completely.
it,
No, I
though,
want it to
isn't
fade
it?
completely. Like
Yeah.
I want it gone. So I might even like get like a saline solution. I hear like removes it.
Oh.
You know, because I want them gone. But I think the lamination will make them look like I have hair.
Like how you
like my
like
hair
the
again. You know?
stroke.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I might try that this summer. Yeah.
I think brow laminations look good.
I've done it before. I liked it
Yeah.
a lot.
And it's like
I should have just kept doing that.
literally
honestly.
harmless.
Yeah. Right.
Might as well just do it.
Right.
Yeah. And then I don't know about y'all, but like I be chafing. I be chafing,
Yeah.
so I use either the Body Glide, it's a pink stick everywhere,
Mhm.
inner thigh, boobs.
Yeah.
If you're chafing your anywhere. I even you know what I discovered when I went to Nashville, if I have like high like boots, putting the
On the calf?
chafing Body Glide on either the sides of your legs or the calf
Yeah.
wherever the boot rubs you, if your socks aren't long enough,
That
lifesaver.
makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So good for all things. I use either Body Glide or I think it's called Monistat. You get it in like the woman feminine aisle
Monistat.
at Target. Yeah.
They have chafing stuff?
Yeah. It's the cream versus the stick, the deodorant looking stick. Swear to God. Look it up.
I was like, girl, you're using the wrong stuff. Okay,
Look it
no,
up.
I believe you.
No,
I believe
now I want to make sure I'm
I
right. Look it up.
I said the yeast.
Look it up. I might be wrong. It's white.
Okay. Yeah. Wait. No. Yeah, they do.
Yes, click on it. It's
This
white. No, click on that. It's white and pink or white and purple. Yeah, wait. Chafing. Yeah,
Okay.
relief.
Okay. Okay.
No, click on it.
Okay. Okay.
We need to show a picture. Is there a picture of the bottle? Yes.
That?
Yes.
Okay.
Is there a better picture of the bottle?
Maybe reviews.
Ugh, I hate them. Okay, we'll just use this one.
Girl, be okay.
It's white and pink. I wasn't kidding.
That's funny.
Monostat.
Yeah. I was like,
So get your
reading
head out of the
wrong
gutter.
Thing. Okay. No, my last one will probably be. I start using the lip tints that you like peel off.
Yes.
I love those.
I love those.
And that's
what
like a
shade?
everyday. I like the hazel, and I
Okay.
like the.
What were you wearing in Cabo?
That was the hazel. Yeah, that was hazel.
Okay, I need to buy that one. That
Yeah.
one is slay.
Ulta has a 3-pack, and it's super cheap.
Ooh, okay, yeah, that one's
So the
slay.
hazel and the one I think it's not pink.
The one I have right
The
now
other
is
one.
like too pinky, like too
Yeah.
red, which
Yeah.
is good for like if I want to do something
Go
bolder.
out, yeah.
But yours was so good for like
Yes.
neutral.
It's so that one, and then there's the one that's like not as dark. Those two back and forth, my favorite.
Period. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I'm with
With
you
some
on
fancy
that.
gloss on top, and then we're outside.
Yeah. So basically everything we just said
Mhm.
on the face
Yeah.
and go
We
outside.
should do it to tour. We should just do like a get ready with me just in the summer. I can't play with you.
I
right
mean,
now,
why
honey.
not? Just saying. Okay, this next topic's gonna be a little controversial.
I can put my phone away for this one. This looks
Yeah,
good.
it's gonna be a little controversial. So if you're not ready, go ahead and pause this video and see yourself out now.
Can I just say?
Go
really
ahead.
Quick? Okay, so the
Speak your
topic
mind.
is Chris Brown, his concerts, right? I know you've been seeing like all the women going crazy. Every time he has a concert, honestly, like
Every time.
the meet and greet photos.
Yep.
Okay, pause. Everybody knows
She said,
Chris Brown was my man. I'm talking like 5th grade me.
Yeah.
Chris Brown was my man, right? I had posters of him and Rihanna everywhere.
okay.
Like the
So you worship
J14
this-
magazines, all
Yeah.
that, right?
Okay.
The minute he got in trouble, rightfully
With the
so,
caps. With the
rightfully
wee,
so.
wee, wee.
Okay,
Yeah.
you know what happened?
You know what happened if you don't look it up.
It was like a movie. I came home, I ripped all them posters down. I said, "How dare you betray me?" Right?
No, right.
He was my man. We were gonna get married one day. Okay, everybody knows that. I love me some C Breezy. So, seeing him take pictures backstage, all these women, I'm like, what would I do?
It does make you think that.
What would I do?
Yeah.
Because like it's the women who are in relationships getting in trouble, right? You know, like people are calling off engagements, divorcing people, leaving people, right?
Mhm.
Because they get a little too handsy with this flying man, right? So I'm like, damn, because I'm also in that situation. What would I do? What would I do?
What would I do?
Who was walking by with some 805s? Hold on. What would I do?
So what would you do?
But also like, I feel like
Yeah.
that would have to be a conversation. Like, what is allowed?
Right.
You know?
So I've had that conversation already
Okay.
with my person.
yeah,
And you haven't?
I can right now.
Special guest.
Hey.
No. So I'll tell you what we talked about. So I think what we have to remember is that while this is a celebrity,
It's a person.
it's still a person.
Yeah.
And there's still feelings and emotions attached to what you're doing.
Yeah.
So if you're just looking at it from that perspective, my person and I decided that would be cheating.
Yeah, it's still a person.
Because what these women are
Are doing.
it's not like a hug.
It's
Or-
giving over the pants. It's
Yeah, like I wouldn't allow that from him going out on a boys' night at a club.
Mhm.
So what does it matter if it's Chris Brown?
Yeah.
So we agreed that if I did that or he did that
Mhm.
with the girl, whatever, done deal.
Yeah.
Now, some couples, because he's a celebrity, don't see that as cheating because they're using the fact that he's a celebrity as an excuse.
And it's like you have no chance, right?
Like,
is that
there's
way?
no way
Okay.
Chris Brown would get with you, so that's fine.
What if he did? I'm kidding.
But it's-
yeah. no,
Right,
yeah.
but it's also the principle of like, but you still did this with this person.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that you can't have thoughts.
Yeah. Everyone has thoughts. Yeah.
if you are somebody who's going to Chris Brown, also
I'm not. I might. I'm not.
now with all social media though, now like let's say you went to Chris Brown concert or any concert and you were asked to go on stage,
I'm going on stage.
that's fine.
That I'm doing.
But what you do on stage, everybody's
I'm gonna
recording.
just-
So that's what I'm saying. Like, you also have
Yeah.
to be like mindful of that because if you don't care what's put out there about you, do whatever you want.
Yeah.
But maybe you have a job that you would get in trouble or like things like that. So people forget that
Yeah.
for a celebrity who hits women. So
Good
that's all
music.
I
I can
Good music.
separate
have. And that's
the
the
artist
sad part is I can't
from-
separate,
the music. Okay.
and I shouldn't
Okay. The
because
person
I
from
still
the
play R.
artist.
Kelly.
My mind's doesn't ring
No.
but my body.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, wait,
Yeah.
no, turn it off.
Stop. I
Turn it off.
know. Who put that on?
Who put that on?
Oh.
Knowing damn well I cued it.
Right.
Like,
It's on replay. Who did that? Oh.
no, but it's so true. It's like
No. Yeah.
we've excused the behavior simply because they're artists. Why?
Yeah.
Like, oh, Chris Brown could do it. He's still rich. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Society, man.
Yeah.
Not our fault.
Not
Society's fault.
Society's. Are we not society?
So if you're going to Chris Brown concert, let us know. Go ahead and leave a comment.
Let us know.
We would love to know.
I want to see the meet and greet photos.
Well,
If you
that, and I
go.
want to know what their input is. Like, what have you and your spouse talked about this? Like, is it something that's a boundary for you? Like, what does that look like? Some people don't care. That's fine.
Yeah.
Your relationship, like,
I don't know. I'm like a celebrity. I don't know. Would I care? I don't know. Because I've very much been that person to like
is that a hall pass? It could
encourage
be.
them to go to a strip club. Like, go.
I'm the same way.
Go.
I'm
Get a
the
lap.
same.
I'll give you money. Get a private lap.
So how many
I don't
ones you need,
care.
babe?
So I'm like,
Shit.
what's the difference with a celebrity? I don't know.
A lot of
things to
strip
think
clubs
about.
are really strict.
Things to
though,
think about. Yeah, they
about
are. Yeah.
touching
Well, then Chris Brown need to get a little more strict about
because Chris Brown
touching.
has no boundaries.
Okay.
Like, they're
Gosh.
lucky there's still clothes on.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
In some of those videos, I'm like, I feel like that was not.
I wonder how much this is like this meet and greet. How much are they paying?
That's a good question. I don't know.
Yeah.
How much would you pay?
I'm not paying that much.
No.
No.
Okay.
No. To meet him for what? 2 minutes?
I don't know. Yeah, like how long is it?
2 minutes.
It can't be longer
I'm
than like
not
5. I
spending
feel like
$500
5 minutes
on two-
max. There's no way it's longer.
$100 a
Than that.
minute?
There's no way it's longer than that, right?
No, because there's so many.
Yeah, I
Not
wouldn't.
that many, but like there's a good amount.
But I wouldn't pay. I'm not paying. Like if it's more than like, I think I'd pay $100.
Give me 30 seconds.
Not for Chris
Let's take
Brown,
this
but like
photo.
for a celebrity that I love. I think
Yeah.
I'd pay 100.
Yeah.
That's it though. I'm not going over that.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
I might pay for some Doja Cat though. I do love me some
She's
Doja
weird.
Cat. Dang, we weird in that photo together. What do you want to do? What do you want to do?
What? Not like that. She said we gonna be weird in that photo together. What do you want to do?
What do you want to do? What do you want to do? What do you want to do? You want to have
Like,
knock, you want to have knock knees? What do you want to do?
Oh
What do you
my
wanna do?
god.
What do you want to do?
Fucking Lady Gaga over here wearing a meat dress.
I know.
My god. Anyways,
Yeah.
enough of that. Alrighty, that's all we have for you guys today. And the next episode.
Oh wait, I got this. I got this. I got this.
When is it?
I got this. I got this. Tune in to the next episode, May 30th.
Bye.